I've never quit anything that I've started, so tenacity. I started the horse rescue. That was started back in 2009. It's gonna be here until it's not. I don't quit. So even with all the hardships that we went through with trucking, I didn't quit. I just kept going. Hi, my name is Petal Sorocaniuc, and I am the owner of KMP Logistics. I worked for a company that had a repair shop, and we merged with a trucking company. And so all the dispatchers from the trucking company always wanted to teach me. They're like, come on, Petal, sit with us, teach us, we'll teach you. And I'm like, okay, so I did. And I got let go from that job because my boss didn't have enough money to pay me. And when I went home, I said, you know what, I'm going back to cleaning because I had a new construction cleaning company. And I just decided I was going to open a dispatch from the things that I had learned from the previous company. I just started. I went around truck stops putting out little flyers for dispatch. And so we started off as a dispatch service. And because we had motor carrier authority, we were able to buy a truck like in 2016 or 17, we bought our first truck and just went from there. The horse rescue started in 2009, and it just happened. I did not set out to start a horse rescue. I had my two horses, Chance, who's out there somewhere, and Milton. And Milton I put to sleep several years ago. And a lady came, and she was a FedEx lady, and she's like, oh, there's this horse I see on my route all the time. She looks so lonely and blah, blah, blah. So a friend of mine, we went over, and we talked to the people, and we talked to the man that owned her, and he gave us the horse. Her name was Misty. You know, I've had my lumps, but a lot of people get into this business, they have no idea. It's a great business, but there's a lot to get started. There's a lot that you don't know that you find out as you go. You know, you need a good bit of cash reserves because you never know when you're gonna have that breakdown like we did in Arizona, and we're in, you know, Georgia. So yeah, we bumped our heads a lot the first couple of years. At the beginning, you have to have factoring. You have to have it because, like I said before, there's a lot of expenses. You know, you need that because as a new company, there's very few, you know, the big guys, they can afford to wait 30, 45 days to get paid. They have all the accounts, money, all the drivers, all the trucks, so money constantly keeps flowing for them. You know, every day is a 30 days for them. But for us, you know, you've got 3 trucks, money doesn't flow as quickly, so factoring is tremendous. It's very necessary. My insurance is through MIG, and I think that's a wonderful connection, especially with the down payment assistance, because, I mean, trucking insurance is high. So that was our first rescue, and then Annie came after that, Sam and Sammy. And we've had a lot of them that we've taken in, trained and rehomed. I think my advice for women is always stay true to yourself and be strong, be motivated, and be honest. Be honest. In this business, there's so much negativity. There's so much, you know, so many things. People are not honest. And if you're honest, if you run your business honestly, and you treat people honestly with respect, then you'll get ahead. I get phone calls every single day, 20 times a day. Hey, Petal, you know, where's your truck? And that's because of the rapport that I have built with some of these companies. They know that we're a good company. They know that it's owned by a woman, you know, but you just have to do things honestly. Like, for me, that's it. Like, with your drivers, with your brokers, tell the truth, and that goes a long way. My daughter wanted to kill me the other day. She said, I hate that you started that. So to get them in and tie them, I have peppermints in my pocket. And so if she comes out here to do something and she doesn't, they're chasing me because you started that nonsense with the peppermint. I said, well, It just made it easier for them to get hooked up on their spots. They know where they go, though. They'll come in and run around, act stupid in here, and then they'll go stand where they're supposed to go. What would I do differently? Been a little bit more choosy about my drivers, to be honest with you. Yes, we've had some characters, so yeah. I think that we have progressed nicely, but I feel like we could have been so far ahead if we'd have paid more attention to the drivers. And I'll leave it at that. And one feeds the other one, so that being in logistics helps to feed them, because I mean this is a nonprofit organization, and I hardly have time to write grants. We've gotten a few in the past. I was going to take this extra time that I have to try to write more. Take it one step at a time. It's a wonderful business. Don't let the dollar signs blind you, because there's plenty of money to be made, but there's plenty of money that goes out as well. So, everybody thinks, oh, I can run this load and get $2,000. Think about what comes off that $2,000. You've got insurance, you've got load boards, you've got, quarterly IFTA taxes. It's a lot. So you have to do your due diligence before you get into this. Don't start at A and then end up at Z. You gotta go A, B, C. It's hard.